Hi guys, welcome to A1 Driving School. My name is Zaf. Today's program, as always, is talking about my journey. Today we have Amanda over here. Amanda is an ADI, approved ADI, working within A1 Driving School, providing lessons. And also from viewers out there watching, there may be a question out there she could answer that could make life easy for you out there. So let's just hope that there's viewers out there that can benefit from it and take it from there. So Amanda, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Amanda and I'm part of the A1 family.
So Amanda, let's start from the beginning. What were you doing before you became a driving instructor?
Teaching in a secondary school.
Okay, fantastic. That sounds interesting. What was that like?
Brilliant, absolutely loved it.
Really?
Yeah, I love working with the kids.
Well, you wouldn't have if you was in my secondary school.
No.
If you were my teacher, if you speak to my parents or my siblings, they'll tell you, of course, how it comes. But it's good that you enjoyed it. Is that why you went into becoming a driving instructor?
Yeah, I enjoy teaching.
Okay, fantastic. So Amanda, what made you want to change from becoming a secondary school teacher to teaching individuals how to drive?
I wanted to be more flexible and work my own hours and work for myself, be my own boss. And obviously spend more time with my son, family life, being able to do more things that I want to do rather than being tied into a particular place. I love teaching, so I thought teaching...
Oh, you wanted to continue that?
Yeah, because I love it. I love working.
But having
with
to
people.
work your own hours rather than a fixed shift.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine being a school teacher, you'd obviously have to be in 8 o'clock for your pupils. Obviously, you'd have to be there till 4 o'clock, and then bear in mind the paper. I mean, I think my sister-in-law was a secondary school teacher. She was telling me there's huge paperwork.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just wanted something different. I like being in the car. I like being around people, and I like teaching. So why not become a driving instructor?
No, of course. I mean, it's the same concept. You're still meeting different people. You're still making a difference. You're helping people who need certain skills, whether it's whatever you were teaching in secondary school or whether it's driving. I mean, I personally know my own experience, individuals who it's made a huge difference having a license in terms of education, work-wise, helping the kids get to school and back as well. So yeah, okay, fantastic. So now that we got to that point and we understand the change now, when you started, I mean, how did you start? I mean, how did you start off the process in terms of applying and going about?
Okay, I did do some research and I ended up going with a really big national school. Yeah, I enjoyed it to start off with, really good.
Fantastic, that's good. I wonder, what sort of payment plan were you on with this company?
So I paid a lot of money up front. It was just a one-off payment that I had to pay at the start.
Okay, and is that something that you had to do or was that something you chose?
Within the company, I think, yeah, that's what you had to do.
Oh, so okay, so there was no option. It was just
No. To pay, I think I paid between £3,000 and £4,000 up front.
Okay.
And that covered everything.
Okay. And obviously, initially you said you were happy.
Yeah, it was good. It was everything that I wanted it to be. But then obviously,
which is why obviously you paid the £3,000.
Yeah, because it all sounded on paper. It sounded really, really good. But in reality. It wasn't.
So let's talk a bit about, if you don't mind, unless there's anything else you want to add to that part.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you got to the PDI stage, so you had a PDI badge, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And talk me through the beginning of what was the signs of things going wrong with things.
Everything was fine up until I got my PDI badge, and then obviously. Once I got the badge, I felt like I was left on my own. And then I know you're aware, once you've got a PDI badge, you've got to sit your Part 3 test within 6 months. Well, my expectations were, as soon as I got my PDI badge, then my trainer would come and support me, sit in, watch me teach, give me any feedback that I needed, just to make sure that I was doing everything right. And because I wasn't getting that, I obviously didn't feel like I could be a really good instructor if no one was there to just criticise or to help me out.
I always give this example. If you buy a wardrobe from IKEA, without the instruction manual, you're going to be there for hours, you'll be there all day. But with the instruction manual, you'll be there a few hours.
Yeah.
You know, it makes a huge difference. So obviously not getting that support, not having someone there to help you, guide you, not feeling like you can turn to someone, because a lot of the times you know the answer, but it's just having, you know, that
It's just
someone,
a reassurance.
having that someone telling you, yes, you're right.
And that's all I wanted. I
And
wanted
that
somebody to
confidence.
just say to me, yeah, Amanda, that's really good, that's what you're doing, you did everything correct. Because remember, I'm only training, it's a trainee licence.
Of course.
And I just wanted the reassurance.
There's no way of any individual improving or getting anywhere without making mistakes, because mistakes, a lot of people tend to forget there's a difference between habits and mistakes are what makes us better.
With you saying habit, that's what I was worried about. So if I'm being left on a PDI licence and then I'm not going to be seen until I get a test booked, which could take a very long time given the circumstances that we're in, I was told I can't have any support, have any training until my test was booked. But my argument was, if my test isn't booked, you're going to leave me on my own now. And that to me, a big
Yeah, you feel
national
abandoned.
company like that, they're not striving on having good instructors.
No, of course. I mean, you were expecting one thing and it turned out to be another thing. So,
Yeah.
Okay, I know. I'm trying to. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm really sorry to hear about that. You know. So, moving on to what happened at that stage. So, what did you do next?
So my friend, her husband is a driving instructor.
Okay.
And obviously I was talking to her about it and just saying, oh, I don't know if I'm feeling being a driving instructor because I feel like I've been abandoned. And then she said, why don't you speak to Marlon? And then I spoke to Marlon.
Oh, is that her husband? Yeah.
Yeah, that's her husband.
I'm actually familiar with you.
Okay.
Really nice guy.
It's lovely. Marlon
Yeah.
saved me.
Yeah, like I said, he's a really lovely guy, really nice guy.
Yeah, so with obviously Marlon, I spoke to him and he was like, Amanda, I'm going to help you out. He helped me on all the test routes, he showed me where, basically he showed me the whole of Derby in his own free time, which I'm very, very grateful for.
Yeah,
and then-
Derby is small, but it's not that small.
No.
But it's good, I can.
I know, but I
know
was
you.
working in Nottingham, I wasn't familiar.
Okay, yeah. Yes, okay. So he helped you out a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Marlon, like I said, is a wicked guy. Okay, so he helped you. Then he introduced you to.
Well, Marlon said, why don't you come meet me on family?
Okay.
And then I did.
Okay, fantastic. And talk me through that. What was that like? What was that experience like? I mean, initially, what were your thoughts?
I was a little
And
bit
then
nervous at first because obviously I was already with a national driving school that had promised me so many things.